In 1970, the chance to do two things that I very much wanted to do came up all at once. One was to direct plays, and the other was to write a story about our community, about what it was like here, what the issues were. That's how we started TheatreWorks, and that's how our first show came to be.
In the world of musical theater, TheatreWorks is the gold standard for development. It's an incredible place for artists to come, to grow, to learn, and to get better.
They're extraordinarily loving to new writers. They want new work to happen, and they want new writers to have a chance to break through.
Our mission at TheatreWorks is to create outstanding, professional quality theater, but theater that is about this community, is about the Silicon Valley and the immense diversity that its population represents. It celebrates the human spirit. It celebrates our creativity in this area and our sense of innovation.
Surprisingly, there aren't a lot of theaters out there that have the initiative to start something like a New Works Initiative. And it's really sort of unique. There's a lot of theaters that do New Works and that create relationships with writers, but there aren't a lot that seem to have the enthusiasm of the community that this one does.
Silicon Valley is known as the capital of innovation, and Palo Alto is the birthplace of Silicon Valley. TheatreWorks New Works Initiative gives us that sort of innovation through theater and culture that we otherwise wouldn't have a chance to experience.
The New Works Initiative began as an attempt to put the spirit of new work directly into the heart of TheatreWorks. Let it be the fire that was burning within all of us.
It supports New Works at every stage, from commissioning to the writers' retreat to the festival to world premieres of both new plays and new musicals and plays with music.
Developing new works, as TheatreWorks does, is one of the most important functions of any theater company, because it's the lifeblood of any artistic institution.
So without new work, right now at the Schubert Theater, it wouldn't be Memphis, it'd be Hello Dolly playing for the 15th time or something like that.
You know, if you don't have a new work to put in there, eventually all the revivals are going to die. So you got to get a new one to revive. So we keep making future revivals. That's the idea.
You are given the artistic freedom, the room, the budget, and the ability to just imagine something that's never been imagined before.
It's the new voices of our generation and the new stories that need to be told and the new messages that we want to get out there.
Our annual Writers' Retreat is a place where things really get started at the earliest stages of development.
We're going to give you space. We're going to give you the support that you need. We're going to give you some actors if you need them. And really, it's about giving them the ability to get away from the city, to get away from their lives, and just say, all I have to do right now is be an artist.
TheatreWorks gives you the specific support you need right when you need it. It's not just that they give you, the materials that they have on hand, but they actually give you what you actually ask for.
We're not bringing in a director, we're not bringing in actors, and we're not talking about the set, and thank God we're not talking about a budget. We're just talking about the craft.
The New Works Festival is 3 fabulous weeks where we bring out musical teams and playwrights to work on their pieces, script in hand, give them the opportunity to see the work in front of an audience and then go back into rehearsal, which is totally unique to TheatreWorks Festival.
We walk in and share something brand new that no one's ever seen before. It's the payoff, it's the ultimate moment to actually contribute to something in its development and in its process towards final production.
I think it's essential for artists to have a place that they can call home. It provides them a level of security in a rather competitive world. Having that home is sort of essential, having that place where you know you can always turn.
TheatreWorks is a family. It's a family committed to making things together, specifically theater.
You really get a sense here that they're so interested in the art of it. First of all, it's a place to do the work. It's a place to workshop it, to do readings, and to and to interact with other creative voices. And it just makes it more inspiring for people like me.
The opportunity to just explore your artistic impulse is a rare and beautiful thing. When you get to do that, it's a really incredible gift.
You know, it's one of the things that I most care about at TheatreWorks is the New Works projects that we do so often and so well. But they don't bring in revenue. You don't really charge a lot of money to come see something in its very first try, read by professional actors, and yet it deserves that kind of work and that kind of attention. And the funding has come. It has come from wonderful people all over this community who understand that this is a place where the new needs to begin.